How is the lion the king of the jungle? He's not the biggest, it's the elephant. He is not the fastest, that belongs to the cheetah. He's not the smartest, that title belongs to the chimpanzee. So the lion is not the biggest, fastest, or the smartest in the jungle. What makes him king? It's his mindset. If he walks up and see a pack of hyenas, he's not fazed because he's king. So if you're not the smartest, most experienced, or best technician in your biomed shop, you need to tap into your mindset. First thing to do is find out why you not do those things. Instead of making excuses, make changes. From this day forward, don't just talk about it, do it. You can dress the part, have the best tools, but if you don't use it correctly, it's hard to be successful. But I'm not qualified, but I'm not good enough, but I don't have enough money, but I didn't go to the right school. If you're ever going to be the HTM professional you want to be, you must get over your excuses. You must chase something you believe you deserve until you get it. You say you are tired, you need to get tired. You need to be tired of failing. You need to be tired of not getting what you deserve. Tired of people disrespecting you. While you are worrying about what you don't have, there is a young biomed coming up the rear that wants the job you have right now. The young biomed is grinding. You will look up and the young biomed will leave you where they found you. You will look up and the young biomed will be where you desire to be. The HTM industry don't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you work for. In the morning, we all brush our teeth and wash our face. After that, take a look in the mirror at yourself for a minute and ask yourself, do I like the person I see in the mirror? If you don't get the answer you want, let's get to work. But you may say, I've been doing this for years with no results. You must keep chasing what you want out this HTM industry. The crazy part, you may be chasing what you want with all you got and you see no progress. If you don't keep chasing what you want, you will have one guarantee. That guarantee is you will not get what you want. Keep in mind, you are winning in this HTM industry. You may not have what you want, but you are very consistent. You are maintaining. To a lot of people, that's the hardest part. How do you start your day at work? See, I don't believe in luck. If something great happens to you, I say you are fortunate. If you want to be whatever you want to be in this HTM industry, you must win. Try to win every day. If you win every day, you will start winning every week, every month, every year. But you must start today. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. Do I get corrected? Absolutely. I received some correction just the other day from my manager. I will take that correction, adjust, and get back to grinding. You don't get out this HTM industry what you want. You get out of it whatever you put into it. You have people who are born again Christians, meaning turn over a new leaf with reference to their service to God. You must be that way. Not religiously speaking, you must be a born again HTM professional. The HTM professional you are not happy with today must die as you are now. You must know who you are now so you can become who you want to be. The sun will shine and the storms will come. Do what needs to be done, not what you react to. Think differently, believe differently, and you will move differently. For example, the phone ring. It's the surgery department calling. Do you dread to pick up that phone? If you dread that call, you have work to do. No service call should make you think that way. 90% of the time, when that phone rings, there is an equipment problem calling for you. When that phone rings, we need to get into beast mode. Think about it. If your house is on fire, you call the fire department, and the firemen be like, "Oh man, we must take this call." No, they do just the opposite. They jump up and run to your aid. Someone just robbed you or robbed your possessions from your home. You call 911. Do you want the police to say, "Oh man, do I have to take this call?" No, you expect both the policeman and the fireman to come immediately with a mindset of providing service. I can't tell you how many biomedics dread working on hospital beds or IV pumps. Why? Why? If you walked into the emergency room and they can't put you into a hospital bed or administer some medicine because there are no beds or IV pumps available, what will be your response? No problem. I will sit right here and continue to suffer. I enjoy being in pain. Just the opposite. You will be upset because you did not come to the emergency room not to get service. There should be no cap on what type of medical equipment an HTM professional should work on, especially in 2023. We are experiencing staff shortages, so today's HTM professionals must recreate their mindset. We must expand. We must grow. We have to figure this thing out. You got to have passion. You must take all service calls with the mindset, I will do whatever needs to be done to get the job done. I don't know anyone who wants to be in the hospital. If they are in the hospital, they need medical attention. We are part of that process. And if we're not doing our part in the process, healthcare may not be administered successfully. Just think for a minute. And if you are a parent, you can relate to this. My daughter was 5 months old. She was at a daycare and we got a phone call saying she has become dehydrated. We picked her up and rushed to the local hospital just 3 miles away. The ER nurse could not start an IV in her arm. So now she tried to start one in her right jaw. No success. She then suggested we shave her hair and start one in her head. At that point, we intervened and took our chances and drove 25 miles to the local children's hospital. IV started in minutes. When we walked into the hospital, we were anxious, scared, crying. Because an IV pump was available, my baby was able to get the fluids to hydrate. An HTM professional was part of that process. A small part, but nonetheless, he was part of it by having that IV pump repaired, maintained, and available for use. As an HTM professional, if you don't have a personal why you do what you do, that why that can get you up early every day, keep that drive going so you can do what you do, you have one now. We are part of a healthcare process, and when we are called upon, we need to respond with every ounce of effort we have. If you don't feel that way, you need to adjust your mindset today or change careers. An HTM professional has many hoops to jump through. So to be successful, you must think about the process you are part of and make sure you are equipped to play your part. The thing that makes individuals great is the ones always looking for ways to stay ahead of the game. It's the same way in the HTM industry. We have to stay ahead of the game, and that is policing your mindset. Making sure you keep that mindset on the right path. No one will believe in you until you believe in you. Continue to understand the HTM professional you are trying to become and work at it. Your mind is an instrument. Don't let it play you. No pun intended. Don't give energy to negative thoughts. Choose to keep your mindset in a path to progression, which will eventually get you where you want to be in the HTM industry. The greatest thing to lose in life is to die inside while you're still alive. The worst thing to be in the HTM industry is an HTM professional who has checked out of the industry but is still working in the HTM industry. You don't know how much future you have, but what you've already been through is gone. It's in the past. To spend your time focusing on the past, thinking about what happened there, will guarantee your future will be the same as your past. Do not throw away your future wondering what could have been. Nobody has an unlimited amount of time on earth. Time is so precious, it cannot be purchased or given back to you. Nobody on earth can beg for another hour to come back that you just used up. When it's our time, it must be our time. This means you must decide right now how you want to live out your time in the HTM industry. Try this the next time you're at work. You are asked to complete maybe 5 PMs a day. How about completing 6 or 7? Why not always go the extra mile? That's how you stay ahead of the process. The HTM industry can bring you lower than you think you can go. But if you just get up and move forward, just a little forward, you will always find love for this industry. Nobody can stop you from achieving your goals except you and yourself. What you do personally and individually matters. It's not what happens that determines a major part of your future, but it's what you do with it when it happens. The word perspective. Perspective affects and impacts how you do things. Perspective drives performance. Who will be more successful? An HTM professional with perspective and no resources, or an HTM professional with resources and no perspective? You can work for a company who provides you with all the resources to do your job. But if you don't have the right perspective, you will fail. Give me the HTM professional with the right perspective and less resources, because he will be focused on what he must do. If you give him the resources, he will then knock it out the park every single day. Ask yourself daily, what am I doing at work that may prevent me from doing an honest day of work? What will happen if you ask yourself that? If you don't like the answer, take full responsibility for your acts. We can either accept conditions as they exist or change them. How you change them? Set small goals, achieve them. Set more goals, achieve them. It's simple. Start today. I gave a half-hearted effort at work. No more. I shortcut a PM. No more. I don't complete my daily rounds. No more. Commit to your job, yourself, your HTM career. If you have no commitment, you will always try to figure out how to get out of your current job duties. People who make commitments prepare themselves. They expect to progress because they are prepared to be successful. In life, you get what you negotiate, not what you deserve. So make sure your habits, rituals, mindset, drive is negotiating your future. If they are, then you will get what you deserve from the HTM industry. In closing, I like to always leave you with a quote, and this quote is coming from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. I'd like to thank you for listening to this week's podcast. Please share this podcast on all your social media outlets so we can get the word out about the HTM industry. Until next time, you be safe out there.